Hey buddy, it's the end of the first week here at Grand Canyon, and I just wanted to make this little short series, I guess, for you, just to I don't know, give you a little view into what I've been up to and what I've been doing here at school. So when you get here, just maybe you can use it as like a tool or something. I don't know. I'll tell you about classes and what's important and what's not. So the first thing probably to remember is obviously that they're going to have you do all these little DQs basically, but nothing like Mr. Shaniker made us do. It's like a wall that you post on, almost like Facebook, and everyone can read it. She comes out, or he comes out with a question, and you have to answer it, and everyone sees it, and you do that once a week basically, at least for university success. Some classes make you only do it once at the beginning of the year, and others do it every so often. It kind of just depends on the teacher, but you have to make sure you do that at least the first week for every class, otherwise you're going to get disqualified or lose your money and whatnot and have to do it all over again. So you want to make sure you do that. There's right now there is, when you get here, there'll be so much more food here, but right now we're only limited to I don't know, 8 places on campus, and 3 of them actually have healthy food, so it's going to be tough for us to actually get on a diet, which I've been doing fairly well. I am not bragging or anything, but I've been eating fairly healthy, and sometimes I go without meals, which may not be the healthiest, but it's the healthiest I know, seeing how I always eat crap, which is really hard because I've wanted to eat junk food all week so bad. I've had a craving all week for it. It sucks. But hey, that may just be me. But it's nice. We have definitely some good places to eat, and there's lots of things that go around campus. Like Steve and Frost and I will just go patrol around and toss a frisbee and throw football. Like last night, there was a water balloon fight outside, and we were playing football out in the rain with that huge thunderstorm, and we were just playing out on the track with football, and this guy was running on the track, and I was goofing off. I was in one of those weird moods where I was goofing off, and I pulled the ball out and I ran over to him and was like, "Set hike," and I passed it off like a quarterback and a running back, and he played along and he got it and threw it to one of us, and every time he came around I'd do it. So it was fun. But little stuff like that, I love it here. It's amazing, and you'll really like just the environment and stuff it brings and whatnot. So I think it's going to be a good experience. I'm only going to do about 5 minutes worth of these, just because if I'm doing one once a week it could get pretty long. So what else? Oh, the room's sweet. I got all my posters up. I set up the sound system. It looks really good. We have every frickin' station possible as far as consoles go. I mean, I brought the 64 and my Wii. Tommy brought his PS4 and his Wii U, and Carlos brought his Xbox One. So we have so much to do, but it's great. I really like living with these guys. I really like their company. Dan cracks me up so much. Tommy's really nice. He's a good person. Carlos is funny, but he's always with his girlfriend. They've known each other for 5 days when they started dating, and they've been together for almost 2 weeks now. It's crazy. They're so touchy-feely. It's kind of weird, but whatever, I guess. It's great, man. I really miss not having you in the bed next to me, and your company and your wisdom and stuff to talk about. So but it's cool. I trying to manage without you. It's hard. I know it's even harder for you, seeing how you can't live here and you gotta live back at home and all this stuff. So, but I guess life goes on. But the good news is if you stay on track and hopefully kick its ass a little more, you'll be able to get here and enjoy some of it with me. So Steve and I are planning to do RA stuff, and hopefully we'll get into an apartment next year in RA. Otherwise I'm going to live with Grandma. So you could probably do that too if you wanted to. You can come live with me and Grandma. She'd love it. Free food, free living, not too far from campus. You can carpool every day. It's not bad. My time's almost up, so I'm going to cut it about right here, man. I hope you enjoy these. This is the Christmas gift I was telling you about. Hope you like it, and I can't wait to do some more of these for you and share with what I did. Oh, kicked ass at my audition. Alright, see you soon, brother. Hey man, just me again. It's the end of the second week. Not much has happened. Just lots of school stuff, you know, more of that little things. Classes are going well. I got some cinema stuff today that was really interesting. They taught me about all that. They taught me some really cool things about some of the history. For that, if you ever do the University Success stuff, which I'm sure you will, I would recommend the online class because it's shorter and less annoying, I guess. The on camp is like twice as long and it's way harder. It's just they do make you do some pretty ridiculous things just as far as like papers go, which everybody else does, but I mean, if you do it online, you don't have to deal with all of the I don't know, stress of them making you do stuff on different times and whatnot. The online is much easier. It's just set dates and you won't be struggling with teachers having a different view of teaching it as far as teacher to teacher. It's really stupid, you know, because my teacher makes us do everything outside class, and then Emily Brucker has a teacher who makes them do everything in class. So it's different. So, but I mean, obviously it's yours to do. Also, I heard that the math classes, if you have to do that, 225 is brutal. Like, the 200 level of math classes are really difficult, so you have to watch yourself there if you end up taking that, which you probably will. Statistics is hard as balls. I mean, it's just a bunch of freaking, what's it called, Excel spreadsheets and whatnot. At least my teacher is, but I like it. It's not too bad, but it's just hard, I guess, you know, a lot to memorize as far as Excel goes, and I'm kind of nervous for the exam next week, but we'll see how it goes. I'm sure I'll do fine if I study some. Marketing's great. I like that class a lot. There's a lot of business majors that have to take it, so I don't know if you do, but it's fun. You know, it's pretty easy too. You just basically sell yourself or sell an item, which, you know, I'm not half bad at, but you know, it's a really fun class to take. I like it a lot. Mailboxes haven't been up yet. You know, they're finishing them up and they're looking pretty good so far. Pool's great. I like the pool. Try to get some people to get together and do some stuff last night at the pool, but they all bailed on me, so I just went and did some laps. Food's alright. Like I said last week, there's just hard places to find good food at. So actually, Emily's roommates Eva and Hannah got George Foreman and brought it in and started cooking grilled chicken. So I was like, well, that would be a good idea, but we can't have those here. So I'm a little concerned because if they get caught, you know, they could get fined or something. Sorry, something was on the screen. But who knows? Maybe I'll just do that. I brought a blender in after all, you know. I'm thinking about cutting my meal plan too, you know. I don't like having to, not forcefully, but kind of relying on the school food as far as getting meals and whatnot. I'd rather just cut the meal plan and use that extra money to go buy food out, and then if I need to, I just go buy it back at the school because it's about the same price, you know. But whatever, we'll see what happens. I'll have to talk to Dad. Dad'll probably persuade me otherwise, but we'll see. Roommates are great. Carlos's girlfriend and him are crazy as hell. They're always together and doing stuff, but they seem to be alright, I guess. That he really likes her, so it'll be good for him, I guess. Don't see Bree much. I see a lot of Steve and Dan and Jake. I see, what's her face, Emily a lot and her roommates. Some guys down the hall, some guys next to Steve and them. So I hang out with a lot of different people. That's the other thing is what I like out here is just how friendly it is. It's really cool just to walk up to a random person and start talking. Other tips, I guess, would be careful longboarding if you ever buy one and start using it. Frost just broke his arm last night because he missed something on the construction site and ate it and broke his arm, so it was really stupid. But if you do that, just be careful. But it is smart. Longboarding gets you to class a lot faster. Didn't get that audition, but I tried hard. Hopefully there'll be some other stuff for me to do, which I know there will be. Meeting lots of people, going to life group and stuff. It's fun, man. It's a lot of fun. Can't wait. I'm just about out of time, so I guess more tips next week. So love you, brother, and I'll see you soon. All right. What's up, man? It's end of the third week here, and I just got done with some classes and had lunch with a buddy of mine that I met in my film class. His name's Taylor. He's pretty cool. I got a statistics exam to study for today. It's no fun. It's actually not really that bad. I just gotta actually hunker down and study it. It's just a lot of memorization for the Excel spreadsheet. So if you ever have to take it, really just depends on the teacher. But I mean, the Excel is really not that bad. You just gotta memorize all this stuff and know what you're doing, which isn't the hardest part, but it's just a lot of memorization and understanding what you're doing. But other than that, statistics is okay. University of Success is getting better. Actually, I like it a lot more now because I've seen what some of the people do online, and it's crazy, all the stuff they have to do. And nice because it's all spread out. I don't have to do it all at once. So I have fewer assignments during the week, but about the same amount throughout the 16 weeks. So it's nice. Food's still okay. Still struggling to find some places, but I don't know if I already said this, but I found that The Habit has a really good chicken Caesar salad. It may not be the best for you, but it's better than a burger. So I figured I'd do that. I do a lot of 360 grill stuff with pastas. I've been eating some granola bars and whatnot here and trying to eat the canned fruit and stuff. They opened up this new bistro called Zyme. Never had it, but apparently breakfast is supposed to be good there or something. I actually had the Urban Cafe the other day for breakfast, and it was really good. And I actually sat next to the owner of the cafe for breakfast. I just was like, hey, can I join you guys because I need somewhere to eat for my next class? And she said, yeah, sure. So she was talking with some other students, so I got to know them a little while. It was Sonia and was the owner, and the girls, she was a pre-med student, Lana, that was her name. There it is. So Urban Cafe is pretty good. You already had it when you came the one day. It was really tasty. I met with Heather Templeton the other night, and she was basically just checking up on me. It was alright, I guess. Kind of weird, but at the same time, it was nice of her, really kind that she wants to check up on me and keep up. But it was okay. We just sat at a table up at Pete's, and it was all good. More on the apartments. Make sure that you obviously get that doctor's note if you want me to room with you. Otherwise, sayonara. Not rooming with you because they'll probably not let me leave this place. But Carlos was saying that his brother Johnny may come down and study here, so they wanted to get a room together, and they invited us if we ever needed something. As far as suite mates go, we could always ask them, but I guess we'll find out. Miss you like crazy, dude. Sucks not having you here. Try and stay in contact, but you're always either so busy or so tired, or you just never check your phone, I guess. I don't really know what the deal is or whatever's going on with you, but you just always never text back some days. It's alright, I guess. I know you always got stuff to do, but and I guess I'm never the best at texting you, so it's not anyone's fault. It's just how the situation's going. So I just hope you know that I always want to room with you, and I'll still room with you if you want to. But obviously, if you feel that whatever is necessary, that's fine. But I still want to room with you, and I'm still jealous for that, like I said when we first decided to room together. So but I just bought some protein stuff the other day. Quick change, but anyways, I got like a minute left. I brought some protein stuff from Walmart. It's pretty good. It's whey protein. I just mix it with water and drink it straight after I work out. And then I bought creatine before my workout because it's a pre-workout thing too. So it's pretty good. I actually haven't even felt as much soreness as I usually do. And I did arms, and I do a hard arm workout. Like I'm feeling it right now as I feel my biceps, but it's all right. So I'm gonna work out today after my stats exam with Carlos, if he's even back. I'll have to see where he is, but doing alright. Can't wait to see you again. Sorry I can't see you more often. I love you, man. Can't wait to see you again and have some more adventures. Time's about out, so I'm gonna let you go. Hope you enjoy these.
What is up, my man? It is the end of week 4, and got some stuff to say, I guess, in this round. Last week was pretty good. Had some project stuff to work on. The CLC project for a business course. It's going all right. We're doing Sector 9 longboards, which is pretty easy to do because we have first the CLC project is basically we're just doing a marketing research project is what it's called, and basically we just find data and stuff to put into a paper and see what longboards or Sector 9 appeals to. It's pretty straightforward, and it's going alright. I mean, it's easy because there's so many longboards and whatnot around here, and plenty of people to rely on as far as information goes and whatnot. But it's good. It's going well. For projects and stuff, definitely have to gauge people as far as who you want in your group, because a lot of this stuff is all based off of what's it called, your own decisions. So there's a lot of people here that are actually pretty smart, at least in my group, so I chose all those people. So you definitely got to try and meet everybody to do that, which you probably already knew, but you know, hey, I'm just gonna give you some tips. That's what this whole thing's about anyways. Oh, one other thing as far as projects go. No, never mind, I already said that. Anyways, there was one other thing I was thinking about today in class that I thought I'd tell you is do all those stupid little events. Like, I've met so many people just doing all those stupid events. Like, we had water baseball with all the guys on our floor, and I met so many of the dudes there. They're super cool, and it was really fun. We went to a county fair one night, and I met this chick there I'll tell you about in a minute, and I met lots of cool girls there and guys, and it was really fun. So if you get here and you know hear about these events, dude, freaking go to most of them. I mean, unless you know it's gonna suck, go to it, because it's pretty fun. Like, I don't know, man, college, I guess, it's a lot of fun. I definitely had quite an experience, but yeah, just do it. Back to that girl. I think she's really pretty and really gorgeous, but she's a junior, yeah, nursing student, and she's only 20 though, so she's only a year older, but she's really nice. She's pretty funny. I really like her, but she's got this, like, I think she's got a boyfriend or something. I'm not entirely sure, which is really weird because her Facebook says she's still in a relationship, which I don't know. I mean, people do weird stuff on Facebook and don't exactly update all the time. And then her Instagram is saying, you know, she hasn't posted with this guy in a couple months. So, but I'm getting the feel through all the Snapchats we've been sending back and forth that she likes me, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't know, weird situation. I'm trying to feel it out, but I like her quite a bit actually. So, so that's that. Definitely go to all of those groups and the group projects and whatnot. Updates as far as going around here. The field's almost done. They finally put up all the lights like a couple days ago for one of the AstroTurf fields, and then they put up the grass and whatnot on the second AstroTurf right across the way to it, and it's coming along nice. It's got these weird lines in it, so we're thinking that it's going to be used for like sports and whatnot, like intramurals, but I don't know. The gym, freaking gym sucks. They finished everything in it and apparently got delayed another week. So I have to go another week walking out to a gym that's freaking half-mile away to work out when the one downstairs is perfectly fine, but apparently something stupid's going on and they can't open it up till next week. So I was pretty pissed. But then the mini mart right next to it isn't open until probably next week too. But it's finally done, and I'm super happy to start using it. But it just sucks it's not done until next week. Some other stuff. Oh, definitely want to keep a calendar stuff. There's so many little things to do that you gotta start writing down stuff. I just figured out that I gotta start writing dates down too, instead of just the project name of what to do that night. Yeah, man, it's just such a learning curve. High school is pretty different, and I did okay in high school, not doing any of this, and now I'm totally butt fucked. But whatever. I can't think of anything else. I mean, I'm running out of time here, so. Yeah, man, enjoy calling you, even when you don't pick up. I hope you get my voicemails or save them or something, but it's great, man. I really love it. The pool's great. I met lots of guys here that I can't wait to introduce you to. I can't wait to start rooming with you and all. So I'm out of time, so I love you, brother, and I'll talk to you soon.
What is up, dude? It is the end of week 5, and the homework is still not consistent. Yeah, I really don't have a lot of homework in week 5, or in any of the weeks, really. Just lots of stupid little stuff, some exams here and there. As far as exams go, it's really just quizzes, like what they've been teaching about the past week or 2 or so, whatever the time period is. I don't really keep track. It's not bad, man. I mean, the projects and whatnot aren't hard. Midterms are coming up, and really doesn't look like it's going to be that tough. I talked to Em because she's a nursing major, and she's telling me that the freaking course load she's taking, and I'm like, that's crazy. And Bree with the whole, she dropped pre-med, and now she's a sociology major, and she's like, I have enough time to freaking start 2 jobs. So it's nice. I mean, workload's great. It's doing good. It's really fun. Not a lot of advice this week, other than I don't really have one this week. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, really just having fun this week. I haven't really done a lot of homework. Been working as much as usual, but that's really what bides my time and whatnot. Trying to think of some other things I should give you some advice on. Oh, I just figured it out. The student union, meaning the Urban Cafe, is a buffet, which I did not know. I thought they had given up on the whole buffet thing, but I guess I was wrong. So that was kind of cool. I don't know if I already talked about this, but I met the owner of that, so she was kind of cool. Yeah, so that was interesting to hear. Film class is going great. It's kind of cool. I really like it. It's a lot of notes, but I'm trying to write down all the notes and whatnot so that I have it for a guide later, if I ever make it big and crap, kind of nice to know what I'm doing. So it's good. Stats is actually easier than I thought now that the year's going on. I mean, really all I do is do Excel. I know I've talked about it before, but it's easy as shit. I mean, she does all the homework in class if you take stats, but it depends on the teacher. So she does all of it in class, and it's super easy. It's not bad. Not too much homework. It's like, you didn't do the online thing for Valley, but when I did online math there, they had these. The website that we use is the same one for this one, and it's really easy. So if you need help with it, I can do that. I can help you out with that. So it's not bad. I actually kind of like the professor and whatnot. She's really helpful. So school's good. Intramurals, I haven't really done a whole lot, which is really sad because I really want to, and I really want to start doing some theater stuff and film stuff, but it's always such a time commitment and whatnot, and I haven't found the right one yet, so I don't know. I guess I'll have to look into it a little more before I decide what I'm going to do. As far as the girl situation goes, it's probably the same as last week, not much. There's some girls I would like to ask out, but I don't know, I guess I'm not that confident. I can't believe I just said that. No, I don't think I'm just confident. I don't know, I haven't been on a date in like 3 years, dude. It's pretty weird. Although the other day I did get the urge to ask a girl out, but then when I texted her, I texted her about a monologue thing because she's an actress too, so I was going to ask her if she wanted to go do this stuff, so she did, and she said yeah. And then I was literally like two texts away from saying, hey, you want to go out, but she stopped texting me, and I was like, well, alright, you just missed out on a coffee date, and you were complaining to me not 3 weeks ago, or not like 3 days ago, that you were jealous of this guy not asking you out in front of me and 3 other guys, so, not sure what you're sending signals here for. So, and we met her and talked with her for a while, Steve and I did, at the mini mart that just opened up, so, it was stupid, but whatever, man, time's almost up, so I guess I'll just wrap this up. I got nothing else to talk about, dude. Posters are cool. Decorating's gonna be fun with that room, just so you know. Love ya. I guess I'll see you next week. Peace.
What is up, dude? It is the end of week 6. Yep, 6. Cool stuff happened this week. I went out even more than I did last week, which is weird. But I got to do some cool stuff, man. I did. I went to the pool a couple times. I hammocked with Steve. I went out for dinner and stuff with Emily for Emily's birthday that she missed a couple days ago, and then we also went out for Sam's birthday. My friend Sam Mobley down the hall. Really cool guy. We're gonna do a camping trip sometime soon. Not much to report this week too. I mean, I'm kind of running out of stuff other than it's getting cold, so we can't use the pool. Which sucks that we can't even use the pool before 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. and then we have to leave at 10 p.m. So whatever, you know. That's alright. It's probably getting too cold anyways, but won't stop us. The gym just opened up, which I think I talked about last week. I don't remember, but anyways, the gym just opened up, and the first day I was in there, there was no one in there. This was crazy. Just no one. I was in at like 7:30 or 7:45. I got in, right? No, it was 8. There we go. I got it. 8. And it was me and this one other girl, and some girl was doing some kind of cardio or something. So I'm doing some chest stuff, and I was going to borrow a bench with her because there was only one that was, you know, inverted or, you know, inclined. There it is. And so I get to talking to her. She's really nice. She's the first person I talked to in the gym that I actually see around campus that says hello to me. So kind of cool. She turned out to be an RA of our hall, so kind of cool. Her name's Megan. She's really nice. Not that cute in my opinion, but whatever. It's good. Oh, the lip sync audition was this week. I had that Saturday, and we killed it. We absolutely killed it. Can't wait to hear what the outcome is, if we made it or not. But we were practicing like for 3 days straight or something like that. No, it was like 2 nights. We finished it in 3 practices, and we Colson and Chandler put all the music together. They, you know, did all that, and then we all choreographed it ourselves, and we had basically 2 nights to memorize it and 1 morning to rehearse it, and we killed it. We think we're gonna get a spot. I'm pretty sure we will. You know, I mean, come on, look at this. Like, come on. So, anyways, we'll see how that goes. School's going still the same. Grades are doing alright. Midterms are this week and next week, so, or, yeah, next week. I'm not too nervous for them. I don't have a lot, so I think I'll be alright. One of them's that, like, I can do a debate, and with the debate, if I win it, I don't have to do the midterm for that class. It's the Ripple and the Pond class. So I don't know what we're gonna do for that. So it's Sunday today, so we're gonna go study in a couple hours, prep for it. But you know, we'll see. I don't know how long I'm gonna be there for. I don't think 4 hours, but who knows. Oh, one other thing. Grocery shopping is pretty cool. It was really nice. I went and bulked up like one day and just got a bunch of stuff, and I like it a lot more than what I buy at the store or at the, you know, food places. So like I bought rice, chips, and I bought canned fruit and some frozen food. I even brought some frozen veggie or fruits for making shakes and stuff with. So working out's pretty nice. The facilities are alright. I think they could be better, but I don't know. You know, it's not my money, so I think they could build them bigger and make them better, but whatever. Excuse me. We're wanting to do some. What was that? What were we gonna do? Forget it. I don't remember. I don't know. I'm kind of running out of time here, so I gotta think of some stuff. Oh, freaking Carlos and his girlfriend are always over here sleeping together. I hope you never do that to me, because they'll just like not tell anyone and they just park it right in our common room, and I'll wake up and there they are sitting together, sleeping and having a dandy old time when I'm trying to go to my 7 a.m. and I'm like, what the heck, man? Or I've walked in on them having sex twice, and I am about to shoot myself because it's so stupid. I'm like, don't you dare do that to me. I swear. So, hope you're doing alright, and we're out of time here. So, love you, man. Can't wait to be with you. See you soon.
What is up, my man? It is the end of week 7, and it was a pretty good week, man. Actually, it was pretty shitty. Now that I think about it, I was sick for most of it. I forgot about that. I got sick on like Wednesday or so. I had to spend like the rest of the week, including Sunday and stuff, freaking in bed and all that crap. So I was pretty crappy, but not much to report as far as tips go. Definitely to practice out for those midterms. We have midterms this week, and this next week, week 8, and I actually had one last week. It was that stupid University of Success Red One Porn class. It wasn't that bad. We had to do a debate, and then we had to, if you won the debate, you didn't take the exam, but if you didn't, you had to take the exam, and it was alright. The teacher was pretty easy, so not bad there. Yeah, man, not much is going on, nothing's really changed. Girls' situation's the same. I got some ASU tickets coming up that I want to use, but I have no one to take, so I'm really sad there. I'm hoping a lady will kind of show up here soon and say, hey, I'll go to ASU with you. So we'll see. I started thinking about some titles for what I call this. I don't know. I'm not really sure yet. I haven't really picked one. Something I was kind of thinking semester 1, day 1. I like Dear Dom. That was kind of cool. I don't know. I have to think of some more before I finish it out for you, but I still got 8 more weeks or 9 more weeks after this. So, be for a trip for Arkansas in a couple days, and it's gonna be great. I can't wait to go out and see the property my grandparents have. It'll be fun to go see and whatnot. Trying to think of some more tips. Food. So the grocery stores nearby, it's pretty cheap. There's some other places I know about. I can tell you about. Ranch Market. It's pretty good. It's pretty cheap. Can't think of any others. There's always stuff doing out. People doing stuff outside. Kind of jumping away from food now. But down on the field, I don't know if I've said this before in previous videos, but there was always something going on in the AstroTurf. Every night, people are always doing something. So you have no doubt in trying to find something to do every night because someone is always out there doing something. So tip, there you go. Tip number 4080. Yeah, not much else, dude. I kind of don't have many tips out here, Everything's pretty self-explanatory. Kind of figure it out for yourself. Prep night was pretty cool. If you hadn't gone to that, it was pretty sweet. They just introduced all the basketball teams and the cheer and dance team, and they did all right. I got some pretty good seats, but it's freaking crazy to try and get in there. People were shoving everyone just to make it through the door. I got smashed between like 3 different people. One guy was drunk, the other guy was fat and ugly, and the girl was like right on my hip, and I was like, come on. Well, whatever. So she was alright. Her name was Valerie. She was really nice, but she seemed like a party kind of not so good girl kind of thing, which I'm like iffy about. So tip about roommates though, definitely try and play with them this next round. Don't play on me, because I'll screw you up. Just kidding. But no, we want to pull some pranks on some of the other roommates, so we'll definitely have to catch you up on that and tell you about what to do. But Carlos and I have some good ideas. Another one, just for a sneak preview, we're thinking about hiding Dan's razor because he always is shaving, and we kind of want to see what happens when he grows out a beard. So let you know how that goes. Tip about bathrooms: clean them. Seriously, Carlos never cleans it, and I'm the only one that cleans it, so it would be nice if someone else would do it. Maybe some other stuff later, alright? So, just about 3 seconds out. Can't wait to see you. Love you, buddy.
Yo, dude, it is the end of week 8, and not much to report this week. I was in Arkansas this week, so I don't have much to say on this one. Things. I guess I could talk about midterms, I guess, but missing week school is never fun. It's hard to play catch up and whatnot with midterms and assignments and whatnot. So I have a midterm today that I have to retake, and then I have a lot of homework to catch up on. So when you do that, just be sure to let them know. Everyone was always asking how I got out of class and the midterm and what, and they were confused as to how I got out of it, and I just told my teachers. So if you ever have something, I guess just tell them and they'll work around it, I guess, but you have to let them know ahead of time. So it was pretty easy on that end. Midterms aren't really hard as far as business goes, especially with marketing. It's just definitions to remember. I think there's a couple of equations and whatnot, math equations, not too bad. And just remembering theories and processes, so it's not super bad, but it's alright there. And then earlier that week, last week, I was sick, so just be careful about burning the candle at both ends, trying to do everything and not sleep and do more and all that, so just, stay healthy and all that shit, so, yeah, man, I guess, that's really it I have for you this week. Like I said, I've been gone, so always check LoudCloud. Definitely want to check LoudCloud a lot. It gives you lots of information, but you also got to remember that lots of the teachers give more information in class, so be paying attention and stuff like that. Arkansas is fun. Learned how to want to be a farmer. That's for damn. I met most of my cousins, my great cousins and stuff out there. So that was nice. They're gonna take me duck hunting sometime soon, hopefully. Yeah, I guess I'm just trying to think of stuff. I could sing to you. Yeah. Oh, 7 a.m.s are pretty brutal right now, especially because your sleeping schedule is getting thrown off. So if you have the chance for a 7 a.m., I'd say don't do it because you know me, I'm an early riser, but it's rough, man. Some days you wake up at like 8:30 to go to a class, or other days you wake up at like 6. So I say no 7 a.m.s, but I'm okay with doing 8 and 9. Those are perfect. But it is nice to have a 7 a.m. because then I'm done pretty early instead of having it later. So that's pretty easy as far as getting classes and making sure they're scheduled and all. I don't know, man. I have a really big desire to start reading again. Again, like I've never started being a reader, so I'd love to start and do it kind of like how I watch movies, but it's easier for me to watch a movie anyways. So there's that, but it's good. Carlos just turned 21. He's sleeping with his girlfriend out in the common room right now. I'll tell you about that later. So we have an RA check, a room sweep or something here soon. It's posted on the door. They're coming in on Thursday or something like that in a couple days, and they're basically just gonna check our room. So I have to find a place to stash my candle, and have to find a place for Carlos to put his vape. I don't know how we're gonna do that. I'll probably just end up taking it to my car one day so that it's just there and we don't have to worry about it, and they'll never find it. Otherwise, I have a locked trunk, but I'm afraid they're gonna make me open it. I don't think they will, but I'd rather not chance it. Room's pretty clean. We keep it pretty clean in here. I was surprised I got home on Sunday night and the rooms were clean, and I was like, you guys kept it clean? But it's probably because they're never in here unless they're having sex, but yeah, whatever. So I'm running out of time here, so be active and don't stay in the room. Meet people, dude. Don't just hang out with the same people. So, all right, man. I'll talk to you soon, and I love you. I'll see you later.
What is up, my man? It is the end of week 9, and like usual, I don't have too much to report, but I will probably still go a full-length video. Week was pretty good. I mean, I've been playing catch up a lot because I was gone because of Arkansas, so I had to take a midterm, write some papers and stuff, and now that the year's kind of coming to an end, it's getting a little more challenging. I had a couple papers to write last night, or I'm sorry, one I guess, but I really just edited it. I wrote it throughout the week, but it was kind of challenging because it was a tough paper. I have another one coming up, and another one and stuff, and another one. Sorry, and so it's just getting kind of that annoying part where you have some things you have to do and for school, but you really want to be doing something else that's coming up. So, but it's all right. We got a lot of good press from lip sync, so we'll be able to hopefully take it next year. That's what all the other teams are telling us. All the senior teams that took first, second, and third told us that if we keep it up, we'll take the next 3 years. So hopefully that's a good sign. The same people that help run it are doing another event out in the Grove Yard for some dance thing. I think it's basically like a homecoming thing, but they're doing it out in the yard, and it sounds pretty fun. I haven't seen any photos or flyers, so I don't know what it looks like, but just from our friends in the ACGCU, ASGCU, they said it's gonna be good. So they said you can ask people to go with you, kind of like high school homecoming, but it's not called homecoming, or you can just kind of show up. So I was thinking about asking a girl, but I don't really have a girl I want to ask, so it's a little interesting like that. But we'll see. Maybe I'll spree. No, I'm just kidding. I won't do that to you. But it's all right. We got the ASU game coming up. I'm excited to take you to that. Get some good times. But yeah, so if you're not up for it, I have a replacement just in case. But I'm praying that you're up for it because I like soaking up the time that we have together, seeing how usually you're always a hit or miss. So it's all right, man. I asked Eva, Emily Rucker's roommate, if she wants to go, if you couldn't make it. So it's all good. If you can't make it, no hard feelings. We'll have plenty of time to hang out, but if you can, it'd be great because I really get a lot of time to spend with you or see you around. So, one thing I did realize though, a couple weeks ago, I just keep forgetting to say it. It's been kind of bittersweet not having you here, because obviously I want you here and by my side and whatnot, but it's been interesting because Carlos is so outgoing and so go, which I'm not saying you're not. It's just more so than you. He's always got to be doing something, and I'll tell you what, I don't know if I would have met as many people with you here than I have with him. And I'm not saying you're not a friendly guy that needs to go out and do stuff. I'm just saying though that he's way more than the two of us. So I've met a lot of people with him here, and I don't know if I would have done the same thing had you been here because we like our alone time and we like doing this, but he forces me, and at least early on he was getting me to go out and meet people. Now that he's got a girlfriend, he's always here. So but it's nice. So hopefully I can do the same with you and be that kind of guy where we're always going out every now and again and being active guys and soaking up the time, hopefully. So there's, I guess, my one piece of advice, but obviously I'm still like you in the sense that I still like my downtime. So you'll still have me to lean back on for that. So no, so still stuck on Dear Dom. I think that's what I'm gonna call the videos for you when I give this to you for Christmas. So I hope you like that, but we'll see. We keep the room pretty clean, which is nice. I think we should be able to do a good job when we move into the apartments. Should be pretty good. So we had an RA check on our rooms the other day, They had like a checkup. It was nothing. Like, I doubt the RAs at apartments are gonna check up seriously. They literally peeked in, looked around, and they were like, "You're good," and they walked out. So it's alright. Well, I'm about out of time, so hopefully I'll have some more stuff for you next week, and I can't wait to go to this game with you, ASU baby. Alright, see you. Welcome back to the 18-week series. We are in week 10 of the series. Not much to report this week, as usual. I've been getting behind on my studies because I like to watch Family Guy and not do crap, which is fun. I play a lot of Minecraft and watch Family Guy and go out and doing stuff, so it's all good. I'll get it done. I have 2 tests to take today, which I can get done before my 12:30 class, so, or 12:30, 1 o'clock class instead of 2:30. So I have lots to do today, and then we're fun around doing nothing, so, see how that goes, but, yeah, it's going good. Lots of projects in this later half of the year, so, lots of projects, papers, and quizzes, so I should be done here soon. It's getting close to Christmas time, and getting super excited for that. I did back yesterday. It's the first time I've been in the gym in like 2 weeks, and I've been paying the price for it. It's pretty shitty right now. My back hurts so bad, but I should be able to get through it. I have a 10-15 football game. I don't know why they wanted to put everybody in a 10-15 football game. Like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. I was praying it was in the afternoon, but I was wrong, so whatever. It's okay. Close, his girlfriend is still telling me that every freaking night. I don't really like it a lot. I think that kinda sucks, so but whatever. And they know I don't like it, and they know they'll take the fall if something happens, so it's really on them. I just wish they'd go somewhere else or not do it, but I have no control, so. But it's going good. No shave November, I shaved yesterday, so I will see how long I can get it in this month. I don't think it's gonna be very long. It's probably gonna be really derpy, but whatever. It's worth it. I have another football game tomorrow that I have to do. I have the 48-hour film festival this week, and it starts on Friday, and I'll probably miss The Walking Dead that day because this Sunday, because the awards ceremony starts at 5 and it's like 2 hours long, so you guys will have to enjoy it without me. I'd like to figure out a way to watch it online or something, or stream it, but otherwise I'll just have to do something else for it, but we'll see. That's about it, man. I mean, Steven and a couple of friends went and tossed their frisbee around last night. Some in the wall. I watched the Avengers 2 with Carlos and Dan and Miriam last night. That was fun. I'm busy, you know, just doing work and watching Family Guy. I don't know. That's good right now, I guess. Just kind of pretty easy. I need to be a little more diligent with my studies though, because right now I have a B in 1 class. I'm trying to keep straight A's, but these 2 tests that I'm going to do will hopefully bring that straight up if I get good grades on it. Other than that, I'm good, you know. No girls as usual. Some really pretty women that have boyfriends that just don't want to date anybody else. Kinda sad. But whatever. Good for them, they keep a good fight. No tips really. I don't know. I don't really have lots of tips for school. Other than just to stay up and always check LoudCloud. Always be checking LoudCloud. I have to do that. I should be doing that better. And I keep a schedule and a calendar, and I should be checking that more. Yeah, that's usually the biggest thing is checking LoudCloud. I have to
finish some courses because I don't want a 7 a.m. next semester. It's going to be brutal. So hopefully I can change it so that next semester I don't have the 7 a.m. Hopefully it's after class. So gonna do some more production stuff with movies and whatnot. So hopefully that'll work out. We'll see how it goes. I'm just about out of time. So have a good week. I'll see ya.
Welcome back to week 11 now. Yeah, week 11 now. And same old. Just doing my thing. Windows are bright, but it's going good. I've been going down to that hard part of school where we're gonna be cranking out all that tough stuff and trying to do all the fun things of college, which is papers, projects, exams, and all that good stuff. So, but it's all right. We had what's that thing called? The Hanging the Greens this past yesterday actually, and it was fun, man. It was really fun. We danced a lot, and there was free food and stuff, and it was pretty fun. You'll have to try and catch it this next year. It's pretty fun. Real formal. It's like a winter informal. Valley never had one while we were there, but we did it years ago. I remember helping setting up. But definitely want to go to all those dances. We had a hall event that was a dance, and that was really fun. We had a couple other things go on. We have something else on Friday night. There's another dance that someone told me about, but I have to do that. Can't wait to see that. If you're gonna do marketing, I don't really know. I mean, it's pretty easy. Like I said, just trying not to miss classes. I've been skipping a lot of my 7 a.m.s, which is the same class, but it's terrible. 7 a.m. is bad. Like, because we had the Hanging the Greens last night, I thought it was Friday, so I stayed out till 1, and then when I was out, they were like, yo, it's Wednesday night, not Friday, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I ran home and went to bed, and it was like 1 o'clock 1:30 or so when I hit the hay, and had a 7 a.m., woke up at 6, was like, I'm not doing it. So I still encourage not doing 7 a.m.s because it's brutal. Gonna talk to that lady about studying abroad today, so hopefully I just emailed her today, so hopefully she'll get back to me on some good stuff. Yeah, man, there's not much to report. I met a girl. It's really nice, and she's single. She's into me, so hopefully I can, do stuff with that. But we'll see. Sorry, there's people in the next room. I'm trying not really to disturb them. I don't want them to come in the video, so. But it's alright, man. Nothing much. I'm making a video for Dom, so. What are you doing? Making a video for Dom. Giving him, I don't know, just giving him tips on stuff. About college. About college, yeah. Oh, yeah. You got the thing on the wrong side. A little pocket.
Remember, grab your willy. What's the phrase?
It's like cover that stick before you.
No, that's too dirty.
Wrap your willy before
Grab
you.
your willy before you.
Before the diddly. Wrap your willy before the diddly. Something stupid like that. We bought condoms like the first 2 or 3 weeks into school. We had to go into Walmart, like go into this restricted section or something. Basically, you just have to pay right when you got out to the counter because they're all segregated. Because when you're gonna buy alcohol, you have to do it in front of a counter right next to the alcohol section. And if you want like other special products like condoms, you have to do that too, where you pay at this counter right outside the section booth. So whatever. It's alright. It's not bad. I mean, I haven't bought any condoms. He just bought it. We haven't been back since, so. Fallout 4 came out. We've had like we've had a dropped in participation in all of my classes. There's like at least 10 guys from each of my class that didn't show up to their classes in the past 2 days, so it's pretty funny. But yeah, college, man. I'm thinking about getting a PS4, but I'm not entirely sure yet. We'll see. Games are expensive, and I don't have a lot of money, so whatever. I don't know. But running short on time here. Hopefully I'll have some more stuff for you next week, but you know me, always trying. Alright, buddy. I hope you feel a little better. I think this week you said you weren't feeling alright, so I love you. I'll see you later. Welcome back. It's week 12 of our short mini-series, and we still have nothing on the home front. It's slowing down due to Thanksgiving break, so we got that going on. Just packing in debates and stupid papers. Got some papers coming up and whatnot, so we only have 3 weeks left apparently because we have Thanksgiving break off, so 3 more weeks and then we're done with this. So it's been good. Lots of stupid homework as usual, almost done, and we're everyone's really excited, really hyped, so that's getting pretty exciting. Football just wrapped up, and life's alright, I guess. You know, met a girl. I think I've talked about her before. You've probably met her, Lena. So, but it's good, you know. Just doing this, do films now. Just finished a couple films. Looking to do some more. I'm gonna do some film or photography stuff with a photographer I know. His name's Scott Whitney. So probably gonna do some stuff after the holidays with him and get some more headshots done so that I can have a cool portfolio. But as far as school goes, I don't know. I mean, with all these papers and whatnot, you just have to be careful because the University of Success classes have you do a completely different writing style, especially since you're doing honors. They're going to do a completely different writing style with than what other classes teach you. So my marketing class does APA, but my University of Success does GCU style, so it's really dumb. So you have to watch out for that. You also need to watch out for changing courses because you have to do that by a specific date. I'm pretty sure it's sometime in mid-December that I have to change my courses by, so without getting charged. So there's something like that. But other than that, it's you know, it's not too bad. Intramurals are the same way. You got to sign up by a specific date. Gonna sign up for softball here soon. Can't wait for sand. Other classes. I only have 2 finals to take, which I just found out. They have me take statistics and marketing. My Ripple doesn't have you do one; they just make you write a paper, and then DFP, which is my film class, doesn't make you do anything other than do another matrix, which means watch a movie and then write about it. So it's really easy for me. So finals aren't that bad. You just got to watch out for the date and whatnot, and then study up. But my stuff isn't necessarily study material that needs to be hammered out, I should say. Maybe marketing or stats, but my classes are super easy. The teachers are really easy. So, but it's good. Student union, it's getting worse and worse because all we have is eight places to eat basically, and it's killing me. No one ever wants to go off campus, so be one of those guys that wants to go off campus and take people. Just make sure they have money. So no one ever has money around here. I get it. We're freaking college students. It kind of sucks, but it's freaking awesome. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it a lot. It's a lot of fun. You just gotta do the intramural sports with me. It's so much fun. Seriously, there's like no competitiveness depending upon what kind of division you sign up for. I mean, it's competitive, but not like completely aggressive, let's kill somebody competitive. So that's nice. And the camera just moved. Sorry, I was getting readjusted. Got to watch out for the laziness. I've been off schedule for working out for a while, and it's killing me. I've probably put the weight back on. I haven't really checked. I've just gotten lazier and lazier, just playing games and watching movies and TV shows and all this stuff, and it's taken its toll. So careful of that. Freshman 15, obviously, but I don't think you're gonna have a big deal with that. I didn't. I actually lost weight in the first couple weeks. I was down 7 pounds, so it was really nice. But that was because I was consistent. So, just about out of time, but we do this every week, so I don't know, man. It's really not as hard as people say it is. I mean, it's just being on top of your stuff and getting your stuff done. So, more advice for you next week. All right, buddy. That's all I got for this week. So, I guess I will see you later.
What's up, my man? Week 13. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what's going down. I think we just got back off Thanksgiving break. I don't remember where we are. Also because I'm doing these in short little bursts, but right now I guess I'll just give you week 13, 14. Am I really in that far behind? Well, anyways, this is gonna be our last webcast. I got a little behind, and I actually just finished up today for finals. So I'll just kind of sum up the whole finals process and whatnot to you. It was a little stressful, I'll be honest. It wasn't as easy as I may have put it out to be. I didn't study that much. I should have studied for stats a little more, and I probably should have prepared myself for some of the papers I have to do a little better. But I got it done. I got an A in almost all my classes. I have 2 papers to finish. I have one for film and one for that UNV class, the Ripple in the Pond. And once I finish those, I'm completely done. But I took my last final today, and I was done before 8 a.m. So that was nice. But finals, I mean, if they have the review sessions, you definitely want to go to those. Those are so worth it. They help out so much, even on the midterms. Even on midterms, they help out so much. I don't know if I talked about it on midterms, but you definitely want to take those for midterms because they go over everything you need to know, especially with business. Stats did the same thing. I heard that those did it. I never went to stats because I got an A on all my other tests except for my final, which I got a 72 on, but I got an A in the class. So, yeah. But, definitely should study up a lot more than I did. I studied up way more for marketing, and I totally aced that. I finished it in like a half an hour, and it was 60 questions. So it was cake. But, yeah, you definitely want to do that. It's kind of a stressful time. A lot of people are stressed out and kind of worried about what's going to happen. So there's definitely not a lot of interactions with other people during most of this time. Not like it was like the first couple weeks where we were always doing stuff. Once we got a little deeper into the season, it was definitely a lot more stressing and, eventful when we weren't in that period. But definitely stay strong, get all the papers done. You gotta stay on top of stuff. It really is easy to just kind of lose track of what's going down and how to stay on top of things. I definitely know that much because of all the papers and stuff. So you definitely want to stay on top of that. And just the best thing to do is kind of like with RenWeb, what we did in RenWeb, and really you just want to keep checking LoudCloud and making sure they've updated it. And they're usually pretty good about keeping things up to date and making sure stuff is in. So you definitely want to stay on top of that. If you have questions for RA stuff, I know what to do on that. You can just access it through the portal. I show you how to do that if you want. By the way, that's done January 5th. So I don't know if you'll watch this before then, but just so you know, in case you do, January 5th is when applications are due. So, but you have to be in there for a full semester. So you probably can't apply until after the semester's done, which they may have already picked stuff for. So you may have to wait until another year to do so or whatever. Dude, this year's been such a blast. You're gonna love it. It seriously was so much fun. You have way more free time than you think, especially as a business major. If you think 16, 18 credits is gonna kill you, don't. It's
so easy. I'm not even joking. It just flew by. The semester flew by. Everything just kind of went at this crazy fast paced. I don't even, like, days just fly by here. It's so much fun. You are absolutely gonna love it. And the freedom, I mean, you already have tastes of freedom because you've been living on your own for a while, but I mean, it is just fantastic. It is a load of fun. Definitely encourage you to go do some of the sports things. Hell, even do lip sync with me. You just don't get the same experience if you don't do it. You don't do some of the intramurals. It's fun. It's a lot of fun just to be kind of out there and doing stuff like that. I see we're kind of running out of time, so I'll just keep this one short. But you're gonna love it, man. Sorry, this is my last one. I'm sorry I got a little sloppy, but hey, I made you 13 or so. So I hope you enjoy these. I hope you use these, and I hope they were helpful. If not, you can come and kick my ass later. Okay, buddy? I love you, and enjoy your first semester.